Hey guys, welcome back. It has been a long minute since I have made a YouTube video. And just when I told myself I was gonna be more consistent, I took a 3-month sabbatical. But your girl was depressed. So, I'm back though. And here we are. I am in a new location. If you guys can't tell, I'm in my new apartment. Well, it's not really that new, but it's new to you guys. So yeah, hence why I don't have any background yet. We gotta work on that, and I did a little setup, but that's besides the point. Girl moved to Florida.
Oh yeah, it's official. I'm up in Florida. I'm in Florida. Yeah, boy. Oh, you could already see the trees look different. I love it here already.
Yeah, I've always wanted to live in Florida because, like, you know, they have the beaches and the palm trees and the sand. And I know it's like really hot down here, like hot. And the fact that, you know, most people would be like, oh, the people down there crazy. Why would you want to live in Florida? I don't know. It was just one of them places where I was like, I want to live there. And so I packed up me and my little fam and we moved to Florida. I was dropping subtle hints that I wanted to move to Florida. I was like, oh, I want to live in Florida. I want to live in Florida. And I kept saying that to people, and I guess they just thought like, oh, she's just talking. Until one day when they messaged me a month later and they was like, we ain't heard from you in a minute. Where you at? And I was like, living in Florida. And it was like, what? You packed up and moved to Florida? Yeah, so I live in Florida now. I've actually been kind of having fun. I'm not gonna lie, I've been to the beach a couple times. I feel like living 30 minutes from the beach is something you can't miss, especially when I was living in Tennessee. There was no beaches in Tennessee. There was a whole lot of like lakes and rivers, and I never really was into that stuff. I like the sand, I like the palm trees. I did like a little research and picked a city that I wanted to live in based off of like geographical needs and like what I wanted to do as far as my social media career. But also I wanted to find somewhere that would be like child friendly for the children. I didn't want to go to like a party city or nothing like that, but also didn't want to go anywhere that was too boring. And so I settled on my location. Got me a moving van. Well, not a moving van, a moving truck, because they won't let you take vans out of the city. And I moved to Florida. It was a nice 9-hour drive. Late Sunday, or maybe it was really late Saturday night when we arrived. Who you talking to on the phone? Nah, don't run. Goodness, your hair. Ah! And I just knew I wanted to go to Whataburger when we got here. I attempted to go to Whataburger. So, finna go get some Whataburger. Whataburger? Whataburger. And that plan failed dramatically. They didn't have no buns. They ran out of buns. And I was like, okay, Whataburger. And so I still ain't been to Whataburger, and I've been here 6 months. The way we did it was I picked up the moving van. I keep saying van. It was a truck, and it was like a big truck. It was like one of them 20-footer, whatever, however you want to say that. It was one of them big moving trucks. And we got the truck and packed all my stuff. We really didn't have a lot of stuff. We had like 1 room worth of stuff because I wanted to downgrade, because when we moved down here, I hadn't picked an apartment yet. I didn't have an apartment. This is where it gets a little crazy. I moved down here and we lived in a hotel for the first month of us being here. And so actually some of the other footage that you've seen on my social medias and on my, the couple other videos I did, I was in a hotel. And I didn't want to tell anybody at the time I had moved to Florida. Like, people were like, oh, are you in Florida? Like, dang, that's a long vacation. I didn't want to tell anybody I lived in Florida until I lived in Florida, you know? It did the month in a hotel. It wasn't a hotel. It was like one of those extended stay hotels, so it had the kitchen in it and the bathroom and all that good stuff. But we lived there for a month before we actually found our apartment and got settled. And we still not really that settled because we still got some, like I said, got some decorating to do. Y'all, I ain't even have no money for real when I moved to Florida, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till I get my tax money, then we gonna go. But this is where it gets crazy. God was just telling me, like, Taylor, if you want to go to Florida, you gotta go now. And so literally every day I would leave my house this is when I was still living in Tennessee. I would leave my house and I would just be driving around going and doing errands or whatever, and I would see somebody with Florida plates. And this was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars in one day. I'm seeing Florida plates, and I'm like, God, if you trying to tell me something, let me know. Like, if you trying to tell me I can live in Florida, you let me know. I will get my van. I will get my truck, pack up my little family, and we will be gone. So I said, God, if you really want me to live in Florida, the next license plate I see, let it be a Florida tag, and I don't know you really want me to go to Florida. Literally, I pulled out my driveway that morning. The first car I seen was a Florida plate. So I was like, okay. I mean, God, if that's what you want. And this was in April when we actually made the move. And here we are all the way in, what month is this? August. So I've been out in Florida since April. Like, when I first got down here and I was telling people that I was from Tennessee, they were like, why would you want to move to Florida from Tennessee? And I'm looking at them like, y'all must not been anywhere else other than Florida. And for example, when I was living at the hotel, the guy at the hotel desk was like, why would you move from Tennessee to Florida? I get a little background on him, and he's literally lived in Florida his whole life, and he got a baby mama that he don't like. Well, sir, of course you don't like Florida. Don't knock me from wanting to live in Florida because you don't like Florida. This is an escape for me. Maybe you need a new escape, you know? Maybe you need to talk to God about that and get you right. See what's going on with you. But don't rain on my Florida parade. So with all that being said, your girl is just really, dang, little bugs. The bug just hit me in my lip, disrespectful. And I will say this, I don't like Florida and they bugs, and they literally everywhere. For example, everywhere I go, I see like a lizard. There's a lizard right outside my window right now, doing his head like this. And like, excuse you? As far as my content stuff, I've been actually branching out. I've started doing more food content, which I am loving because your girl is fat. I like to eat. And I've been trying to experiment with new foods and stuff like that, but also try to find myself as far as my Christianity journey. I've been trying to dress a little more modest. I won't really consider this modest because you can kind of see my boob a little bit, but with the whole, oh God, if you want me to move, just let me know, give me the sign. Basically, me moving to Florida was just a way for me to just try to further my relationship with God and just really step out on my faith and see what I can do with more faith in myself and more faith in God. And honestly, I've been very thankful that I made the move and thankful that I took the step out, just because I have been able to see how God works for me in more ways than one. Excuse me. Sorry, God, that was rude. My kids seem to like it. I mean, I don't think they really wouldn't have known a difference between being in Tennessee and being in Florida. Whereas, I mean, actually, no, I mean, they definitely could tell the difference because they like going to the beach. They absolutely love playing in the sand. And I try to make sure I can do that as much as possible. In my opinion, this is why I think people say don't live in Florida, because they get these rainy seasons where it rains for a week straight and then it don't rain no more. But then it rains a whole week straight, then you can't really do nothing. So I feel like that's the only downside to living in Florida, is that its weather is kind of like tropical rainforesty. But other than that, once you get used to it, it's a-okay. If you don't like rain, then I wouldn't move to Florida, but I personally like rain, considering the rest of the country's on fire. I moved to a good place, because I don't know if y'all seen it, but baby, it has been hot everywhere, reaching groundbreaking temperatures. I seen on a news post that said July was the Earth's hottest month ever recorded. And I'm like, ever recorded? God, if you finna come get us, just say that. But no, seriously, y'all, start reading your Bibles and get into God, because we all need to say a prayer because it's hot outside. Yeah. I came to tell you guys my little crazy story of moving to Florida, because if you want to do something, pray to God and know that you can do it, and take that step of faith, that leap of faith, and go and do it, because the only thing holding you back is you and your negative thoughts about yourself and what you can accomplish. But throw those to the side and don't let them beat you down, because then you're gonna be like me, in Florida for 6 months and not even making the content for the reason that you want to move out here in the first place. Don't be like me. Be better than me. If you guys have any questions, please comment. If you guys have any suggestions on content you want to see, please comment. Feel free to DM me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, all those social media. I'm trying to get back into being on YouTube more consistently. I don't even be knowing what to put on YouTube because there's so much stuff to put on here, because I'm like really trying to niche down. But I'm like, it's hard for me to niche down when I want to do everything. I want to do fashion. I want to do family stuff. I want to do food. And you know what? With God, I can do that. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.